Where are you from?
I'm from Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
And you've been following this page for a while now?
So sometime I will listen. When what they call it, Michael forward to me.
I see.
Yeah. Michael, yeah.
Michael, yeah.
Yeah.
You just happened to visit this page today. Just
Yeah,
now.
so, yeah. First time, yeah.
Oh,
First,
really?
yeah.
Amazing. Have you ever been to Thailand?
Yeah, I've been to Thailand. I've been to Lamphun.
Lamphun.
Yeah.
Did you stay there or did you just visit?
Yeah, I stay in the temple for 2 nights sometimes.
Tonight.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Good. What can I do for you? You got any question you'd like to ask?
Who is that?
We got another person. His name is Alvin.
Oh, Elvin.
Alvin, how are you?
Good, Ajahn. I joined your first Zoom and third Zoom class. I think that was last week.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. This is Facebook. They just roll out the new application for video conferencing.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying it out to see how it works.
Oh.
Do you have any question, anybody? Jeffrey or Alvin?
And Michael, Jeffrey. Because the name I use. Oh, okay. My son one there. My son.
I just read from his name on the.
Yeah. That is my son one. This one. Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Michael here.
Michael. Okay, good.
Michael. Yeah.
Do you want to ask anything?
I don't know because Michael Yap asked me to join. I just come in. I thought of some what they call the Dhamma or anything. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just saying hello, and you can listen.
Yeah.
You can keep listening if you don't want to ask any question. I'll see if Alvin has any question to ask. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Alvin.
Yes. I have been listening to some of your talk that you advised me to go and check some of the YouTube. And in fact,
Can you turn off the light behind you because it's.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so I cannot see your face. Okay, now that's better.
Yeah, is it better now?
Yeah, okay now.
Okay, so I listened to some of the talk, and you mentioned that the most important thing that when we practice is mindfulness, is sati. Okay? So sati, then you talk about samadhi and panya. So you said that sati is very, very important because that is when you are mindful throughout, when you wake up all the way until when you the whole day, that you need to have sati.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because with sati you can control your thoughts. If you have sati, then you can stop your thinking. If you're thinking and make you unhappy, you can stop it. You can direct your thinking any way you want with mindfulness, with sati. But if you have no sati, then your thinking just keep going thinking without any control. Nobody controlling your thinking. And sometimes you want to stop your thinking, you couldn't even stop.
Right. So is mindfulness sati is it when we refer to bhavana, dana sila bhavana, is sati part of bhavana?
Yes, it's the thing that you need to use in bhavana. Without sati, you cannot bhavana. Bhavana is to make your mind calm, and your mind can become calm with sati.
Right.
So like anapanasati. If you watch your breath when you meditate, and don't allow your mind to think about other things, then eventually your mind will become calm and peaceful and happy. Without sati,
Right.
your mind will go away. Instead of watching your breath, your mind will think about yesterday, think about tomorrow, think about that person or this person. So then you won't be able to make your mind calm. So sati is a very important factor. Let me show you the difference between a person having sati and not having sati. When a person drink alcohol, and he becomes drunk, then it means he has no sati. He cannot control his action. When you don't drink alcohol, you have some sati to be able to control your thoughts, your action. But you need more sati than this. You need the sati that will stop your mind from thinking about this and about that, and force it to concentrate on just on your meditation object. This is the kind of sati that we need to pavana, to make the mind enter into samadhi. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, can I continue asking, if you don't mind, Ajahn?
Can I welcome another person first, just to say hello?
Yes.
Michelle Kua, are you listening? If you are, please turn on your video so we can see your face. And now we just see your profile picture. If you don't want to, it's okay. You can talk without showing your face if you like.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is my first time joining.
Where are you
Can I
from?
just listen?
Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Yeah.
And this is your first time using this application.
Actually, last 2 weeks, I see, but the one is already over. It's not on live.
I see.
Uh,
Is there anything you want to ask?
Not at the moment, but I would like to listen.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Just nice to say hello to you and welcome to our meeting. Okay?
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
We'll go back to Alvin then. Alvin, you want to say something more?
Yes. Tanajan, that a few times you mentioned that we can have a mantra. We can use Budo. Once I tried, you said, Tanajan said also Itipiso. Once I tried Itipiso, I think my mind concentration was much better. So I'm just wondering, last year I actually joined Luang Po Piat when he was here in Malaysia in one of the association. The monks chanted 108 times of Itipiso. So when I do the mantra, is there a reason that I have to chant 108 times, or I can do as many times as I want?
There is no limit as to how many times you want to chant, as long as you get the result. If you can if you can calm your mind and stop your thinking, then you can stop chanting. You don't need to chant 108 times. But if you keep chanting and you still keep thinking about this and that person or thing, then you should continue on chanting.
Right.
This is the forerunner before you can meditate. See? If you cannot meditate, if you cannot sit down and watch your breath, then you use chanting first, or mantra first, to calm your mind, to stop your thoughts. Once your mind becomes calm and not thinking a lot, and you are able to watch your breath. Then you switch to watching your breath instead.
I see.
These are the steps of making your mind calmer. Chanting will not be your mind completely calm, but if you use watching your breath, mindfulness of your breath, your mind can become much calmer and eventually even stop thinking altogether.
Thanks.
Okay.
What about starting with metta? Can I do metta first?
Metta is used when you are angry. When you are angry at someone, then you use forgiveness. Metta is to forgive, to not be angry or be not taking any action toward that person who makes you angry. You should just forgive him or her and just forget about it. This is for the purpose of metta when you're angry. But when you're not angry, then you don't need to use metta. But you can use metta if you like to chant metta, sappe satta, avela hontu. This is just another chanting then.
Okay.
Just like itipiso, you can use any kind of chanting to have mindfulness enough to calm your mind. But if you have anger, then you have to use metta in the real sense, not the chanting. You have to forgive the person that makes you angry. Then your anger will disappear and then your mind will settle and become calm enough for you to continue on with your meditation.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. We have another person just came in. Lim Li Eng. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Ajahn.
How are you? I see you are in bed. Are you sick or something?
No, I was a bit tired.
Pardon me?
Now I'm up already, sitting up already. Yeah.
I cannot hear you quite well. Can you speak louder?
Okay. I'm sitting up now. I'm listening to you, Ajahn.
Okay. Are you sick or not?
No. Just a bit tired.
Oh, I see. You're tired. So you thought of watching.
I'm lying down, going to sleep. Then I saw this thing on, so I came up.
Okay. No
I'm listening
problem.
to you.
You have any question you want to ask?
No, I'm just following you.
Okay. This is the first time that.
No, many times.
Yes, I'm talking about this.
I'm always following you. Yes.
This messenger, this application, I think they just came out today.
Oh, I see.
So I try it, and then when you click on the link, then it will then connect you.
Oh, I see. So sorry. I was just about to go off to sleep, you see.
Okay.
Then I saw this on. Okay. Now I'm up already.
Okay. Anybody wants to ask any question? There's 3 of you. Okay. How are you? Michelle?
I would like,
Okay.
Ajahn, I would like to ask because I'm still new in this what is called I'm just new learning. I'm learning now.
Okay.
But actually, I would like to ask: is it chanting is very very important? Is it chanting is important or meditation?
It is part of the meditation. It helps your mind to become calmer. It helps you to have mindfulness or sati, to be able to control your thinking. Like when you
Okay. Can I tell Anja a little bit? Before I joined, what call this is me? This is me. This is Maha. I'm sorry. Before I joined, actually, I was in this. I follow Tibetan Buddhism.
Mahayana Buddhism, Chinese Buddhism.
Tibetan, yes.
Tibetan Buddhism, yes.
Yes. But I meet some. I meet one of my friend, she said, she said, don't follow Tibetan Buddhism actually, because they got a lot of chanting. They more to this what you call prayer, keep on prayer. Everything is prayer.
Yes, they teach on the level of dana and chanting. They don't teach the level of meditation. Maybe because they think lay people are not capable of meditating. They thought maybe meditation is more for the monks.
I see.
In Theravada, in Thai tradition, we encourage everybody to learn to meditate if they can. Because meditation is like medicine for the mind. When you meditate, your mind becomes calm, peaceful, and happy. So you should learn to meditate. Right, chanting is just one of the tools you use to meditate. If you cannot, say for instance, watch your breath when you sit, then you use your chanting to bring your mind to the breath. Because sometimes your mind wants to think about what you did today, what will you do tomorrow. If this is the case, and it won't be watching your breath, then you have to use some chanting to bring the mind back, to start
is
the
it
mind.
Buddha?
Putto also, or you can chant some verses in Theravada, like Arahant Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang
Because a
Saranam.
lot of things inside my mind, sometimes really cannot concentrate. Even 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Then if you can recite Buddho is okay also. Then if you keep continuing reciting Buddho, then you cannot go think about other things. Then after a while, then you will not be thinking. Then you can stop your Buddho, and you'll find that your mind becomes light and easy and happy, not restless or agitated by your thoughts. So try to use
Recently
Buddho.
I'm quite sick also actually.
Okay, let me say hello to another person,
Thank you.
Upasaka. How are you? Where are you from?
I'm good. I'm from the USA. I was at Wat Yan, I think 2 years ago when I was 19. Do you recall?
Well, you look familiar, but I forget.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's matter.
My name was
What's your name?
Alex.
Alex. You're from the States. Where in the States?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Florida.
Moving
to Virginia though. I recall it was 2 years ago exactly, before when I was at Wat Yan, I asked about about food. I asked about how to prevent the desire for food, how to prevent comparing yourself, I think were the questions. There's a video, I think, back in June or July of 2018 when I studied Kaohsiung.
That's the day you were here, July 2018.
Yeah.
Okay, did you stay in the monastery?
I stayed at on Kaohsiung and at Wat Yan, down at the main area, the Sala area. I think for approximately a week, but I stayed up on Kaohsiung for 4 days. Only 4 days. I thought I could stay longer, but I couldn't. Now I feel like I could. Though I wanted to come back to Thailand, but then the pandemic erupted.
Yes, now we have to come by video conference instead.
Well, this is beneficial for me since I'm in Florida. I was looking at the other video calls and I meant to join a few times, but it was 2 or 3 a.m., which is usually I'm not awake at the time.
Yes, I just happen to, when I find the spare time, I would just do this meeting. I call it impromptu because there's no planning. So it's just a matter of luck. It's just I call it Dhamma will. If it's Dhamma's
Dhamma.
will for you to meet me, then you will meet me. Okay. You have any question? Or let me say hello to Lou first. Okay. How are you, Lou? Where are you from? Lou, can you hear me? If you want to talk, you have to turn on the microphone also. Is your microphone turned on? I cannot hear your voice. Okay. Say something. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, now I can hear your voice now. How are you? Where are you from?
Yeah, Ajahn. I'm from Malaysia, Serabang.
I see. And what can I do for you? Would you like to ask any question?
And just happened to got a message asked me to log in, so I logged in. And this is my first time joining your online.
Yes, this is my first time also using this messenger. I think it just came out today, and I thought I should try it out.
I received a message through Facebook, so I just logged in, and that's how I joined the video conferencing.
Yes, if you're using Facebook, it's automatic. All you have to do is just click on the link, right? And then it will take you to this place, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how I found out about this video conferencing.
Yes. It took a while though for people to be able to connect. It took about 15 minutes after I posted the message. And then people start connecting. I think for some, they might have to download the application. Do you have to download or you already have it?
I already have it.
Okay. You want to ask anything?
No, not now. Maybe later on. Yeah.
Okay. What about Michelle? You want to say anything? You want to ask anything? Your speaker is not on. Your microphone is not on. Cannot hear your voice.
Clement.
Can you hear, right?
Okay, now can hear you now, Michelle.
Actually, I have some question, but I really don't know how to ask. So not at the moment. Try to listen and learn first.
No, you have to turn off your microphone if you're not talking, so other people can.
So sorry.
Okay, we have to learn it. Okay, Michelle, can you say it?
Oh, can you hear now?
Yeah, okay now.
Oh, just now I say actually I got a lot of questions want to ask, but I don't know how. So I will just listen.
Okay.
I just listen and learn.
If you want to ask, just raise your hand or turn on your video, and then I know that you want to say something. Okay. In the meantime, you can turn off the video if you just want to listen. Back to Alvin. Anything else you want to ask, Alvin?
Yes. My name's Alex.
Yeah, but you posted as Alvin. Okay.
Am I supposed to do that?
Alex.
Oh, okay, well.
No, I mean, okay, Alvin. Alex, okay, fine. Go on, Alex.
Yes. So I was at Forest Dhamma Monastery right before the outbreak with Ajahn Dick. And so it is nice because both of you are from Wat Yannasangwararam. And what do you feel like was or is the most important lesson that Ajahn Mahabua taught you or would teach others?
Well, Ajahn Mahabua said we must teach ourselves first before we teach other people. We have to be able to do what we tell other people what to do first. So Ajahn Mahabua is insistent that we don't worry about teaching other people. We first need to teach ourselves, to liberate ourselves first from the kilesa, the defilement first. Once we are free from the kilesa, the defilement, then we can go teach other people. So teaching other people comes second. Teaching oneself comes first. Because if you don't teach yourself, no one can teach you. What other people teach you only tell you what to do, but they cannot do it for you. You have to teach yourself and do it yourself. Because if you don't do it, you can never get rid of your defilement. But once you practice and you have got rid of your defilement, then you will be able to teach other people. Okay? Are you studying?
I have one more.
Okay, one more question.
Yes, I'm moving to Virginia.
Okay, second question.
Yes, my second question is just how do you focus on Buddha or the meditation object while studying? Because it's hard to develop mindfulness whenever you have something more cerebral to do, something more intellectual like reading or writing. It's more difficult to recite Buddha.
Instead of using Buddha, you just keep concentrating on what you do. If you're reading, concentrate on the reading. If you're writing, concentrate on the writing. This is also developing sati or mindfulness. Don't let your mind go elsewhere. Whatever you do, stay with what you do. Sometimes we just tend to do one thing and then we think about another thing. This is having no sati. We have to do and think at the same time, at the same thing. Look at the same thing. Watch what we do. If we're reading, we have to be just reading only, not thinking about other things while you read. Because then you won't be able to understand what you read. You lose your concentration. Mindfulness or sati is actually concentration. You have to concentrate on one thing at a time, on what you do, what you think, what you say. You have to concentrate on just one thing. Then you will have the power to manage, control your thoughts, to stop your thoughts. And if you can stop your thoughts, then your mind can become peaceful and calm and happy. Okay?
Okay.
All right. That's Lou. Yes, Chu. Chu, did you just come in? You want to say anything? Okay. How are you, Chu? Turn on the microphone. Cannot hear your voice yet. Okay.
No. Yes. No. Not at this point of time. Not at this point of time.
Nothing to say. Okay. Let me find out about yourself. Where are you from?
Come again?
Where are you from?
From Malaysia. I'm Alvin's friend. Alvin's friend.
Alvin's friend, I see. Okay.
Yeah, Alvin's friends.
I see. And you live in the same town?
Almost quite near, but it's still the same district.
I see.
Same district lah. I mean, it's still in the PJ. I'm Subang in PJ lah, but it's actually quite near.
You work at the same place together?
No. I'm not. We are different. We are different.
You're friends by what? By school or by acquaintance?
It's just so happened that we know each other via the Buddhist temple at the Brickfields Mahavihara in KL.
I see.
Yep.
Have you ever visited Thailand?
I visited Thailand, Bangkok, Bangkok, but not the monastery. Not the monastery at the not at the forest monastery. No.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
But you are interested in Dhamma teaching of the Buddha.
I've been following the teaching from very young. I mean, I'm from the Taoist family, and then I got interested in Buddhism. Well, it's just an influence from my uncles. Then I do listen to the Bante Hai. Bante Hai when I think easily 20 years ago. Then after that, I did follow the Bante, a few Bantes, and then I read some Dhamma, the suttas. I read the Majjhima Nikaya. I read the Niga and the Samyutta Nikaya, and the problem is that I don't practice. I don't practice.
You lost your way.
I don't think I lost the way, but it's just that I don't put effort. I
see.
I don't put effort. I read a lot, but it's just that I understood to a certain extent.
Yes, you need to move on. You need to force yourself. If you don't force yourself, you'll never get started. Because your defilement, your kilesa, doesn't like practice. So you need to force yourself. You have to set up a resolution, set up a schedule, and then start doing it.
I did share with Alvin. that the when I read the sutta, I told him that when I read the sutta, I can feel the monks, the bhikkhus during Vasa that time, they really strive and diligently, very hardworking to remove all their hindrances and kilesas, which the efforts that they put in is really a lot in removing, and the efforts they are striving, the energy they are giving is really a lot. That is why the and also during that time, I think they have the contact, they have the good friends, with all the arahants as well as the Buddha. Maybe their paramis is much better than myself. That is why they would be able to understand and be motivated.
Yes, I think part of the reason that can help you motivate is to stay around people who do this practice. If you go to the monastery often, you might become inspired, and you might want to start doing the practice. Anyway, okay, thank you for your comment. Let me move on to Alvin. Does Alvin want to say anything?
Yes, Ajahn, I asked you the three suttas that you said that we should read is the Dhammacakkappavattana, Mahasatipatthana Sutta, and also the Mangala Sutta, if I could recall correctly. I'm just wondering, when we look at Mahasatipatthana Sutta, it says that mindfulness of the Dhamma. What does it mean by mindfulness of the Dhamma, Ajahn?
Mindfulness of the Dhamma, it means do you have different Dhammas in your mind or not? such as, do you see the four noble truths in your mind or not? Do you have the 5 Dhamma that will make your practice successful, such as sattha, faith, viriya, exertion, sati, mindfulness, samadhi, concentration, or calm, and panya, wisdom, for instance. These are the dhammas you want to see if you have it inside yourself. If you don't, if you're lacking on this dhamma, then you have to keep developing them. This is what it means. Because you need this dhamma in order to be able to get rid of your defilement, your kilesa. Without this dhamma, you will not be able to achieve nibbana, or vimutti, freedom from suffering. So when you practice, you have to constantly checking yourself out. You have the tools you need to practice or not. If you don't, like talking to your friend just now, he doesn't have viriya, he doesn't have the energy to push himself. So when you don't have this, then you need to push. You need to find some way to be able to develop this energy. And one of the way to do it is to stay with people who practice. Like when you stay in the monastery, then you have to follow the routine of the monastery. And it will then more or less force you to have viriya, to have the exertion, the energy to practice. Hello, we have a new comer. May I say hello to
Thanks.
Rachana? How are you?
Yes, hello.
Where are you from?
I'm in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, Canada. Were you in our chat last time? Oh no. Did you join our chat room last week or two? We have one from Toronto.
Yes, I was there. I was listening to that one. Yeah.
I see, okay. So how did you come across our chat room here?
I'm actually, Facebook invited me. It said it's open to come in.
Yes.
And originally, I think originally Bhante Joe Atulo had mentioned the group with Anita. Was it Anita from Toronto?
That's right, from Toronto.
Yeah, so they're encouraging that maybe, if to learn more, to join in. So
yes. Last week I just had one with Ajahn Budito. He's from Brazil. And there was people who from the Anita's group also joined the meeting. So
yes.
Welcome to this chat room.
Thank you.
Is there anything I can do for you? Do you want to ask any questions?
I guess one of the things I've come across recently is in life you deal with people at sort of different levels of sort of self-knowledge and awareness. And I guess how to deal with them and be patient. And like on one hand, I'm always learning from other people, but how to deal with people on different levels of consciousness as we go through life.
Well, basically, the Buddha said you have to have metta as your basic tool of dealing with people. Metta means you have to have goodwill toward other people. You have to have goodwill. You want to help people. You want to make other people happy. If you have this, then you can be patient, you can be nice, you can be kind. But without this goodwill or love, metta, loving kindness, then sometimes you won't be able to deal with people because you're more concerned about yourself. Sometimes you're in a hurry, you have to do something, and you have to say something to some people, so you might not be nice to them because you are more interested in what you have to do for yourself. So the Buddha said you should turn around, switch around. You should think about other people first before you think about yourself. If you can have this attitude, then you can always have good relationship with people. Okay? Understand?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay. This is what we call radiating loving kindness. We chant, but we don't actually do it. Sappe satta avera hontu. We may all be without malice. Sappe satta abhaya pacha hontu. May all being doesn't hurt each other. We just chant them, but in practice we don't apply them from our chanting. So chanting really is a way of teaching the mind to know how to be loving and kind. You must not hurt other people. You must not make other people unhappy, for instance. You must make people happy. These are the quality of having loving kindness or metta. It's what we chant, but sometimes we just chant, but when we come into real life, we forget what we chanted, and we don't apply it in our practice, in our daily life. So we have to lessen our craving, lessen our desire for things for ourselves, and then we can then be able to do something for other people. Then we can be kind and be loving toward other people. Okay?
Thank you.
How is Ontario right now? Must be very cold, huh?
You know, one day it's summer and next day it's very cold. So one day I'm wearing a winter jacket and the next day we have, you know, sunshine in the backyard and it's almost 20 degrees. It fluctuates a lot.
Oh, really? So
yeah.
What about today? Is it cold or is it?
Today it's supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be a summer day today.
I see.
So we're hoping for to sit in the sunshine a little bit, get fresh air.
Are you allowed to go outside to go places?
Well, we're allowed to go for a walk because I have a dog, so I can walk my dog, but also sit in the backyard a little bit, just in my own garden. Just sit in the garden a little bit is okay.
You cannot go anywhere like the park or...
I think our parks, they close the parking lots, so you can't park there, so you're not allowed to go. And I know if there's more than 5 people, you get tickets. But if it's a park near your house, then you're allowed to go for a walk, I think. If you live nearby, but you cannot drive there, park, and go. So the parking lots are closed.
What about working? You work at home or you just stop working altogether?
Right now, because I have children under the age of 12, I'm home with them, so I'm not working because they're not at school. So I have to be home with the children until the school goes back to normal.
I see. Do you have to work online from home?
Right now, I'm not even working online, but normally, yes, I would work from home probably. I work for the government, for Canada Revenue Agency. So I work for the government. So they're allowing me, because there's children under the age of 12, they allow you to stay home for now, just to keep everybody home.
I see.
So I'm teaching.
How long is this lockdown lasting? Do you know how long it lasts?
Yeah, right now it's until May 31st officially, but it looks like probably until the end of August. Probably until the end of August, yeah.
That's a very long time. Are people happy?
Yes.
Are people frustrated, like in America?
A little bit. It's calming. I find that, you know, now we have time to meditate, we have time to cook, we have time to do things, but you have to have a personality that's patient to be happy with the situation. So not everyone is patient and calm. So some people might be more frustrated.
Yeah. Actually, you can stay home. That's the safest place to be, right? Home sweet home.
Yes. Yes.
And the reason why
there's some joy.
The reason why we cannot stay home because our defilement, our desire and cravings for the 5 sensual objects, sight, sound, smell. We want to go see things. We want to hear different things. So when we have to stay inside the house, everything is the same, so we want to look at something different. But if you
Yeah,
can
but
calm
it's
your
enjoyable.
mind, yeah, if you can calm your
I
mind,
find,
okay, go ahead.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I find it's good. I've read a little bit more. I've been able to listen and read more of Dhamma type things, and it's very nice and calm. It's been very nice. It's very sad for some people, that for people who are getting sick, but for many people, I think it's a very good experience to just calm down and focus, and not be running in a circle and rushing all the time.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
Good experience.
Life is just a circle from birth to death.
Yeah.
We tend to forget about this, that's all. Hi, we have another member just joined in. Can I say hello to them? Adeline, okay.
Hello.
How are you, Adeline?
Hello, Ajahn.
Where are you
Good
from?
evening,
Good evening. We just saw the message.
I see.
Malaysia.
I see you were here last time on Zoom meeting, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, I remember your wife. Yeah, you have what, 2 or 3 children looking after them, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, correct.
You look happy. You want to say something?
You
want to say something?
No, we're just.
No, we're just listening.
I want to listen out into the meeting.
Okay, then I'll give the other people the chance to say something. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Nice seeing you. Stay happy. Stay healthy. Okay.
Thank you. Sadhu.
Anybody want to say? You're welcome to speak. Anybody right now? Alvin or Garjana? Am I saying yeah? Garjana?
Graziana, yeah.
Gracia.
It's very good. Graziana.
What is this?
This is,
what kind of name is this?
Oh, I'm Polish.
Polish, I see.
From Poland, yeah. But I live in Canada.
Did you immigrate or were you born here? Were you born in Canada or did you immigrate?
No, I immigrated. I was 6 years old when I came to Canada. So I've gone back to visit too. I go back to Poland, to Europe to visit.
I see.
So do you do this often, or is this the first time that this happened? Because
First time today.
Oh, it's the first time?
Yeah. And I have no schedule. I just, whenever I have the spare time and the energy, then I would just connect. Before we could not use this. Before we didn't have this program, this messenger room. So I used Zoom for a while. But now this one seems to be working better. It's free and no limit to the time.
Very nice.
Yeah. So this is the first time experimenting with this application. And it seems to be working very good. The sound quality is very nice. The picture is very good, very clear. The sound is very clear.
The sound's good too, yeah.
Yes.
It's a beautiful surprise. Very kind of you to share your time with us.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed seeing people also because I get bored staying alone inside the room. So this is one way of connecting with people. So let me say hello to our newcomer, Upasaka. Okay, another Upasaka. What's your name?
Hi. Sami.
Sami. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Lebanon.
Lebanon. Okay. From all over the world. We have people from Florida, from Canada, from Malaysia, and now we have people from Lebanon. Are you from Beirut or?
No, I'm from the mountain area.
Okay. In the north?
It's not far from Beirut. It's like half an hour.
I see. And you're interested in Buddhism?
Yeah, I've been officially a Buddhist since 2010. I started off with the Dhammakaya Foundation of Thailand. I'm sure you know the Dhammakaya.
Yes. Did you? Did you come to Thailand?
No, actually, it's funny because I took my first 5 precepts and triple refuge on Skype during that time. And they had this kind of 40-day meditation program. So they taught us about the Makaya meditation.
That's good. How long have you been meditating now?
It's been 10 years, but since 2012, I learned Vipassana with the Goenka tradition. And then in 2015, I went to Myanmar. I ordained there as a Samanera, and I learned with the Paok Sayadaw from Myanmar.
How long did you ordain for?
1 year.
1 year. Samanera.
Samanera. I didn't take a bhikkhu ordination.
I see. Just keep the 10 precepts.
Yes, 10 precepts and the 72. What do you call them?
The rules, 72 rules that you have to keep.
Yeah, those 72 rules. I forgot the name.
Like monastic code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to walk and how to
eat,
look
how
at
to do things nicely, properly.
Sekya. I think they're called Sekya rules.
Sekya.
Yeah, Sekya rules. Yeah.
We monks also have to keep this Sekya, plus other rules also. We have Parachika, we have Sankhaditesa, we have many things. All in all, 227 rules.
Yeah, the Patimokkha, no?
Yes. So, do you have anything to ask or to say?
What is your advice for practicing the jhanas? I have been practicing for 5 years, but still I'm no way near them.
Well, there are many things you need to be able to be successful. First, you need to have sati or mindfulness. Then you also have to be alone in solitude. To be away from.
I am alone now, actually.
Yeah. You have to be away from all the distractions. Like if you can go live on the mountain by yourself, for instance, and then have all the time to keep developing sati or mindfulness. Because you want to stop your thoughts. Your thought is the one that's blocking you from entering jhana. If you cannot stop your thoughts, then you cannot enter into jhana. In order to stop your thought, you need to use a kammatthana, such as Bhutto, a mantra. Or else you need to focus on your body movement or action. You have to keep watching your body from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep. Don't let your mind go away to other things. If you can do this when you meditate, then you will be able to focus on your meditation object, such as your breath. Anapanasati. Sit down and watch your breath. And then eventually your mind can enter into jhana that way.
And Bhante, how do we know that we are in the first jhana?
It's like eating. When you're full, you know it. You don't really have to worry about which jhana you're in, because the goal is to enter into the fourth jhana, when the mind becomes completely still. When you're starting, you're already beginning the first jhana. If you keep concentrating on your breath, you are actually entering into the first jhana. And then if you might proceed, then you start to have more calm, and you have better feelings of rapture and so forth. You don't have to watch them. All you have to do is just watch your breath. And then all this thing will come automatically by itself.
Do I have to watch for the nimitta or some light or something like that?
You don't have to. You don't have to be distracted by them. When you meditate, if anything comes up, just ignore them. They're not the real thing. They're just temporary phenomenon that comes and goes. You should not be involved with them, because your goal is to enter into emptiness.
So just focusing on the breath.
On the breath, until your mind become empty of your thoughts. And then your mind become peaceful and have ubekkha. Ubekkha which means equanimity. Meaning your mind is having no reaction to any emotion, such as love, hate, or fear. Somebody's microphone is picking up some kind of noise. Is this yours?
Yeah, there is some static. The microphone.
Okay, never mind. Anything else you would like to ask?
One thing. Is there a specific number of hours you recommend meditation per day?
Yes, all the time. All the time. All your waking hours you should devote to your meditation. Because the more input, then the more output. It's a simple logic. The more you put in, the more you get out of it. So the Buddha says if you put in a lot, you can graduate within 7 days, 7 months, or 7 years. It's up to you how much you put in. Okay?
I think for me it's most likely 7 years.
So you want to come to Asia again and ordain as a monk?
Yes, I do, but I have a problem before when I was in Myanmar. It was very hot and I was sick all the time. Because I come from the mountain here, it's quite cold and I'm not used to the heat. So I have like a heat stroke many times when I was there, and fainting, and kind of dramatic story to tell right now, but the weather in Southeast Asia is not very suitable unless like I go up to some mountain.
Yeah. So you have to look for a cooler place for your practice.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the temperature in Lebanon right now where you are? Is it cold or hot?
Now it's the starting of the summer season, actually, so going up to 29 or 30 degrees.
I see. During the daytime.
Yeah, during the day.
It's about 33 here in Wat Yan. It's quite hot during the daytime.
Nice.
Yeah. But it goes up. I know it goes up to 40 sometimes. No.
Yeah. During the maximum, the peak of the summer. But usually it depends on where you are. Where I am in the eastern part of Thailand, we're near the coast, so it's not so extreme the weather. But if you go up north or northeast, then the weather can be real extreme. The summer can go up to 40, 41, or 42, and the winter can come down to 6 or 7 sometimes.
Oh. Winters go down to -7 here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anybody else want to say anything?
I want to say thank you for your gratitude. This is Alex talking. Thank you for your gratitude and sharing the messenger room. So, I appreciate it.
Well, I think we've been talking for about almost an hour. So, maybe it's time for me just to say goodbye for now. And nice talking to you, all of you. I can let you have another question if anybody would like to ask one more question. Anybody?
Ajahn?
Yes.
Ajahn. Just now you're saying that to achieve jhana, one have to, correct me if I'm wrong, live in seclusion. Go to the mountain. So meaning that if a lay person that has got a normal day-to-day life, is almost impossible for a lay person to achieve jhana.
Unless you have your past ability come with you. If your past life you already have developed jhana, maybe you don't need to have a seclusion like that. But if not, then you need to go. You have to be alone. It doesn't have to be in the mountain or in the forest. If you can live in a condominium or apartment by yourself, for instance, you can use that as your seclusion area. All you need to do is not to be distracted by people or things around you. So I did this before I became a monk. I stay alone in my house. It's a shop house where I stay alone, where I can then develop mindfulness, walking meditation and sitting meditation. But you need to be constantly controlling your thoughts by using mindfulness. Okay. Anybody else? One question for each one of you. Okay. If not, then we'll have to say goodbye for now. Nice seeing you. Hope that all of you are happy, safe, and well, and advance in the practice of the Dhamma. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Bye.
Thank you.
Still got talking.